is a quick plot checker update for Act 4. This is the shortest act of Macbeth, so we don't have too much information, but a lot of important stuff does happen. So first of all, we start off with the witches who are casting the spell, and they show Macbeth some apparitions or visions to tell him more about his future in order to trick him into feeling confident. So that's really important to know that these are kind of like riddles. And if Macbeth looked closer, he'd be actually able to see that they're telling him exactly how he's going to die. But no, he doesn't really realize that. So he just takes these things to say that he's safe. So the first one, right, the first apparition is a floating head, and it tells him, beware Macduff. The second apparition is a bloody child that says, no one born or none born from a woman can harm Macbeth. The third one says a child who's crowned and holding a tree says that he's safe until a forest arrives at Dunsinane, the great Birnam Wood. And then last but not least, he sees 8 kings, and they appear alongside the ghost of Banquo, who is also holding a mirror so that all of the ghosts are reflected back at him. So Macbeth, seeing all of this, right, he says, oh, no one can kill me. Macduff, I already was suspecting him. I'm safe until a literal forest moves. Like, there's no way this can happen, but I'm going to go ahead and murder Macduff and his entire family just to be safe. So Macduff is able to get away, and he flees to England to meet with Malcolm, and they're kind of talking, and we know that Malcolm is the true heir to the throne. Remember, he's Duncan's son. So they want to have Malcolm come back, and they want to have him take over the throne, right? But Macduff, his whole family is left behind, so they're all killed by Macbeth's assassins. Malcolm, after testing Macduff's loyalty, he decides to attack Macbeth and go back to Scotland and take it away from the tyrant Macbeth. And Macduff is really fired up and wants to help him out with that. So at this point, we've totally finished the 4 out of 5 acts in the play, which means we're coming up to our climax. So for Act 5, we'll figure out and see kind of how this all happens, how it all ends up, who lives, who dies. We know that it's going to be rough because it's Shakespeare, and it is a tragedy. So I'll see you in Act 5.